hardworking, task oriented, team player, adaptable.
Hi, my name is Jack, and these traits you just heard weren't simply picked out from an online search of 12 qualities employers look out for when they're hiring from Forbes.com or any other similar sites, and that I genuinely believe that I embody these traits. I do not believe that these traits were innate, and that it is only through life lessons and experiences that I was able to develop them. One such life experience that I believe taught me these traits would be the start of my student athlete career.
When I was 13, I picked up the sport of rugby. Despite having no prior experience in the sport, I was late, but I was undaunted. I worked hard, and eventually I made it onto the first string. All was well, until one day, life hit hard.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just tell me up.
So I have some bad news. You have 1 month to live. I'm so sorry. Your name doesn't happen to be James, is it? I'm truly very sorry. Alright, I have your true diagnosis. Good news. You have more than 1 month to live. Here's the bad news, however. This is a picture of a normal shoulder. This is your shoulder. You see how it's not there? Get the picture?
At that moment, it felt as if my student athlete career had ended. It was a major setback, considering I had finally made it onto the team. I was eventually given two options: surgery, where I would have to give up any hopes of returning for years and potentially prematurely ending my rugby career, or continue without surgery, where I would have to undergo extensive rehabilitation and constantly risk the possibility of a reoccurrence of similar injuries in the future. I was initially reluctant and disheartened to continue with the sport after having faced such a setback. But one day, as I sat along the sidelines watching my peers train their hearts out, something in me clicked into place. I made a silent promise to myself that I would earn my place back onto the team. The process was tough, and it was only through the constant thought of not letting the team down was I able to stay disciplined and motivated throughout. Months passed, and soon enough I was finally ready. I had overcome my first obstacle. However, a very different issue soon presented itself. While I was able to play the sport again, I found myself unable to keep up with my talented juniors and had been forgotten. In this cruel twist of fate, I was once again stuck on the sidelines. A stroke of luck soon changed my fortunes. It was the opportunity to play on a different position. I jumped onto the opportunity after a little hesitation, but I gave my best shot. Though new to the situation, I was able to adapt quickly. It had been a long and arduous process since I got injured, but I was far from over. Putting my work ethic into place, I practiced daily while balancing my ongoing rehabilitation, staying behind to learn the ropes of the new position. After months of practice, I was able to prove myself again and allowed to play for my team in the upcoming season. We will eventually emerge victorious that year, winning all major competitions and even the National Cup. I continued to play rugby for 8 more years before finally retiring my boots to focus on my studies. But having overcome these setbacks, I was able to learn the value of persistence, a strong work ethic, adaptability, and the true meaning of teamwork.